Ever walked into a modern gym and felt like you'd stumbled onto a sci-fi movie set? Gleaming contraptions everywhere, promising instant results. Let's be honest, most of those machines are just wasting your time. Think about the legends: Arnold, Reg Park, Steve Reeves. They built physiques we still envy without a single seated inner thigh abductor. Their secret? Squats, presses, pulls, and dips. Simple, brutal, effective. If you're tired of spinning your wheels on chrome-plated junk, then stick around. You'll soon know which lifts to ditch, which to embrace, and how to build real, functional muscle. The marketing pitch is that more gadgets equal more gains. But the reality is that the fixed paths of machines kill stabilizer muscle recruitment. Your nervous system gets lazy, letting the machine do all the work. Your main muscles do the lift, but the crucial smaller ones switch off. This is why you can get strong on the leg extension, yet your knees still scream when you climb stairs. Worse, most new machines are just reskinned exercises that were solved a century ago with a simple barbell. You're paying to beta test ergonomics the old school guys perfected with iron and grit. Golden era bodybuilders didn't chase novelty. They trained 3 days a week, hitting every muscle with big compound movements and worshipped progressive overload. Reg Park's famous 5x5 routine was built on brutal simplicity and a relentless drive that forced the body to grow. Compare that to a typical chest day: pec deck fly, seated press, cable crossover, then push-ups. That's 4 different angles for the same muscle, but none are loaded heavy enough for real growth. Volume without intensity is just motion. Legends like Arnold and Steve Reeves mastered a few key lifts with high volume and unwavering consistency, building their physiques on full-body workouts, ample rest, and real food. So, what actually works? The undisputed kings of muscle building. First, the back squat. Nothing beats the hormonal response and full-body challenge of a heavy bar on your shoulders. Quads, glutes, abs, upper back, everything locks in. Second, the standing overhead press. It's a full-body test of strength, driving weight up while your entire core stabilizes. Finally, the weighted pull-up. It's the ultimate upper body pull, hitting your lats, biceps, forearms, and core all at once. These 3 cover pushing, pulling, and leg drive. Add deadlifts, and you've hit every major movement pattern. But machines are safer, you might argue. Safety comes from control, not a guide rail. Free weights let your joints find their natural safe path. Machines force them into a one-size-fits-all groove that might not fit you. If you're rehabbing an injury, sure, use a machine if it's a pain-free tool, but your goal should always be to return to compound work. For everyone else, learn proper technique with free weights, start light, and progress slowly. Strength built through a full, controlled range of motion is the best armor for life. So how do you actually program this? It's simple. Pick 3 or 4 major lifts per session, 3 times a week. Aim for around 25 total reps, whether that's 5x5 or 3x8. The magic is consistency. When you hit all your sets at your target weight, add the smallest plate you can find in the next workout. Repeat that for years. That's the secret. Arnold tracked every rep on paper. If it worked for a 7-time Mr. Olympia, it's good enough for us. Now, this doesn't mean we ditch all modern tech. Don't fall into a nostalgia trap and ignore genuinely useful tools. Cable stacks are brilliant for certain exercises and drop sets. A good adjustable bench can save your shoulders during incline pressing. The rule is simple. If a machine lets you safely load a movement you can't hit effectively with free weights, use it. Otherwise, let it collect dust. You don't need a gym full of chrome to build an incredible physique. You need a bar, plates, a pull-up bar, and the discipline to show up every week, adding one more rep, one more pound. Ditch the useless machines, master the basics, and let progressive overload build real muscle that works as good as it looks. Try it for 6 months. If this fired you up, smash that like button, subscribe for more no BS advice, and share this with a friend still queuing for the hip abductor machine. We'll see you in the next one.